Today is the day that I beat Honkai Star Rail. As you can see, I'm only 1000 XP short of being Trailblaze Level 70, the highest rank in Honkai Star Rail, and I've been playing the game since release, nearly 8 months ago. There have been like 1 or 2 days where I haven't played, but more consistently than not, I've played this game every single day since its release, and it took me this long as a free-to-play player to reach this. So an easy way I could probably level up real quickly is just by doing my daily training. This gives me 1020. That might be just enough. It was! Let's go! Trailblaze level 70. That looks so cool. Oh, and it says max level. That looks so awesome. I never even reached max level in Genshin Impact as of yet because it takes a lot longer to level up in that game than it does on Honkai Star Rail. Alright, Pom Pom, what do you have for me? Oh. Let's go! 25 XP books. Let's see, maybe they'll give me a 5-star. Super lucky today, possibly. I already got one off of the banner recently, so I'm not... Ooh, that scared me. I thought it was a 5-star. Okay, Arlen, I guess I'll take a 4-star. Is what it is. Okay. Honkai Star Rail won Best Mobile Game this year, which is not surprising. And with that, we got 1600 Stellar Jades completely free. So we might as well just do a multi, am I right? In celebration of Star Rail being Game of the Year for mobile, I think I'm gonna go ahead and summon on Argentis. Aw, no 5-star. That would have been so cool, especially because I am nowhere on pity. Well, that's not what I was expecting, but it says to do it, so you might as well. Did I really just spend 1600 Stellar Jades to be able to tell you to subscribe for more? I guess so. So similar to the other videos that I've made where I've reached the level milestones in Honkai Star Rail, I tend to take a look at my account and show off the different characters and builds that I have. It hasn't been that long since I did the last one, but to be fair, I have gotten a few new 5-stars since then. It might only be 3 new ones, but 5 stars nonetheless. So before I show off my account builds, let's just take a look at all of the characters that I have so far. I have 3 standard banner 5-stars, first of which being Bronya, which was my first ever 5-star in Honkai Star Rail. Shortly after, I was able to get Japard, which I was not disappointed about whatsoever. And then recently I got Clara as my last 5-star so far on that banner, which is really cool. So I do have a pretty good collection of the standard banner characters, and duplicates for Bronya and Japard I have gotten from the limited banner, which does suck, but I don't lose my 50-50 too much. Other than that, I have Scylla, Kafka, Danhang, Fu Xuan, and then recently Silverwolf, which I was really happy to be able to get her finally. I have every single 4-star in the game so far up until this point, which is pretty cool. There are a lot of 5-stars that I wish that I could have pulled. Actually made a set video talking about some of the ones that I wish I had. Jingluet, Topaz, and even Hu, to be honest, are some of the ones that I wish I would have gotten. But honestly, as a free-to-play player, I think I have a pretty decent account full of amazing 5-star characters. And I've been pretty fortunate with light cones as well. I got Bronya's signature light cone from the normal banner, which was really cool because I didn't have to waste starlight on that. And then by some miracle, I was able to get Danhang and Biber de Lune's light cone, which I was nowhere near pity or guaranteed it whatsoever, which was just crazy. And then I do have the 3 simulated universe ones. These 2 in particular, I do have S5, which is actually pretty cool. So let's get into the builds. I want to start with the very beginning, the first 5-star that I ever built, and that is my Scylla. Now I've rebuilt her since then. Honestly, a lot of my builds that you're going to see in this video aren't perfect. I might have HP and defense relics for days, but the other ones are hard to come by for me. So with Scylla, I run her with S5 cruising in the Stellar Sea, but if I ever get Sleep Like the Dead, I would definitely love to put that on her. I do have her traces maxed out. She's actually the only 5-star that I have because I usually try to invest in a variety of characters, and I'm running her with her signature set, 2-piece Rudolin Arena and 4-piece Genius of Brilliant Stars. 2800 attack, which could be a lot higher. Speed as well. 117 speed is really not that great, but I do have her on attack boots, and then her crit ratio is 73-168, which honestly could be a lot higher. I don't think I'm going to be showing the pieces in this video because none of them are too fancy and it would take way too long to do so. But 73-168 for that Rudolin Arena is pretty decent, honestly. And yeah, she's got a quantum damage sphere. My first ever 5-star limited banner character, and I love her to pieces, but her build still needs work. Next up, I'm moving on to Kafka, and her build also got a change recently, so a few of these are going to be new for some of you that have not seen them. Kafka, I have her at 3200 attack, 134 speed, and her break break effect and effect hit rate are a little higher than I would probably want it to be. I mean, Kafka's break effect can be as high as I would want, but effect hit rate, it's a little overcapped, not gonna lie. I'm using her with the S5 for Mata. I do like to use Goodnight and Sleep Well on her as well, but for now, I think S5 of this is actually still better than S1 of that. I'm running her on her brand new best in slot set, 2-piece Firmament and 4-piece Prisoner in Deep Confinement. This is an amazing dot character set, and a lot of characters that are in that category have improved with this build that has released in this version of Honkai Star Rail. These are the newest relics, so the fact that I was able to put a full piece set on her that is not that bad is actually amazing. Yeah, I love my Kafka to pieces. She could be a little better, but honestly, for a set that's only been out for a few weeks, I think it's not bad at all. Next up is Dan Hong and Vibrator Lune. Oh, what do I have to say about this guy? I was so fortunate to pull him, and even more so when it comes to his weapon. I cannot believe that I got his weapon. It increases the wearer's crit rate by 18%, and each stack that he has, his attack is increased as well, and even energy regeneration, which makes getting his ult back so much easier. And I'm running him on his best in slot set, 2-piece Rutilant with 4-piece Wasteland or Banditry Desert. So if we're taking a look at my Dan Hong's build, it's actually not that great when it comes to the attack. I wish this was higher. There's no excuse for having it this low, except for all I can say is that I do not have a decent attack boots, and even if I did, my speed would fall so low that it would just suck to be able to use him. But his crit ratio is really not that bad. 72 and 189 is pretty good. I could easily get that over to 200, I think, and he would be pretty stacked, but I need to improve on his attack otherwise because it is just not cutting it. I think this is like my favorite character on my account though, just because of how much fun it is to use in Vibrator Lune. Next is Fu Xuan, the best tank in my opinion in Honkai Star Rail because she offers so much more than that. I have her at S5 Texture of Memories, running her on 2-piece Messenger, 2-piece Longevous, and 2-piece Broken Kill, and her build is actually pretty decent. 8,100 HP and 1,800 defense. That's really good. The only thing I need to change on her is take off the HP boots and put on speed so that she can be a lot faster, but otherwise she's really decent. Honestly, I really love Fu Xuan, and I was very fortunate with some of the relics that I do have on her. They have super high HP, super high defense substats as well, so I'm really happy with this, and she just carries me so much through the end game. Clara I just recently got. I haven't really built her properly. This is kind of just a stand-in one that I have, so yeah, we're not going to talk about Clara, but I would probably use her on either this one or Dan Hong and Vibrator Lune's light cone depending on it. But yeah, I still need to work on her quite a bit, and as embarrassing as it is to say because I love Japard, ever since I got Fu Xuan, I really have not been using this guy. I don't even have any relics on him anymore at this point. He's kind of just been chilling in the back. I probably use Trailblaze Fire more than I do Japard, which brings me to this build. I use Landau's Choice on him with the relics that I would probably have on Japard, which is 4-piece Knight of Purity Palace and 2-piece Bellabog of the Architects. Nothing too crazy. My Trailblaze Fire definitely pales in comparison to Fu Xuan, but I do use him from time to time, at least more than I have Japard nowadays. Bronya. I actually rebuilt my Bronya not too long ago because I think she's like one of my favorite, if not favorite supports in the game. She's my first 5-star, so she holds a special place in my heart. I do have her with her signature light cone, which is amazing, and I do have her at E1, which is really awesome. I run her with 4-piece Messenger, 2-piece Broken Kill, and yeah, Bronya is just your standard support character that loves to boost up your team's crit while also giving them an advance forward, which is really nice. Sometimes I do have her crit damage over 200, but I do try to speed tune her a little bit so she can be a little slower than some of my DPSs. I've already showed off a lot of my 5-star ones in other videos. I don't really want to spend time talking about them. The one that I will is probably my best built 4-star character, and that is Guinaifen. I think Guinaifen's build is pretty decent. I still need to give her the new 4-piece set, but I do have her on 2-piece, which is not bad. Once I get her on the same build as Kafka, she'll be doing a lot more, but I've been using her with Sampo's light cone. Traces need to be maxed out a little more, and I only have her at E2 unfortunately, but her stats are really good. She has over 3,000 attack. I have her right at 78 effect hit rate, which is a little overcapped. 67 would probably do it, but she's got a really decent build with 133 speed as well. So yeah, I love Guinaifen. I think she's one of my favorite 4-stars, not just aesthetically, but just what she's capable of doing in the team that I have her in. And then last but not least, Silverwolf. This is my 5-star character that I just recently got, so I haven't exactly built her, but I'm going to be making a video very soon specifically on her build, so that's why I don't want to go in depth here. All I'll say is that I'm running her with 4-piece Eagle of Twilight Lion because I'm just using her as a debuffer, so being as fast as she possibly can is important, and 2-piece Panakani. Honestly, I'm I'm quite happy with how this build has turned out. That's all I will say. It actually turned out a lot better than I thought it would have. That's gonna do it for today. I really enjoy playing Honkai Star Rail, and I cannot believe that the game has been out for nearly a year now. I think the reason that I still feel invested in this game is because the quality of life changes, even in-game content that is continuously added keeps the game fresh and me enticed in playing the game. If I had to give any tips to reaching Trailblaze 70 in Honkai Star Rail, I'd say just play the game. Log in every day, do your simulated universe every week. Make sure you build your characters every day with the Trailblaze power that is given to you. Don't waste any of it whatsoever because it will come in handy, especially if you get shafted on relics like I have. But yeah, that's gonna do it. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Let me know what Trailblaze level you guys are at. We finally reached the peak of Honkai Star Rail's leveling system, and I cannot wait to see what else will be added into the game to make it even more of a challenge. Yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.